drive now to Langa Township and speak to Ronald Masinda, who's on the ground there in the Western Cape. What is the situation of service delivery like there, Ronald, in Langa? Because some people would argue that the Western Cape is an exception to the rule in terms of how local municipalities are faring.
Good afternoon, Bradan. Well, earlier we heard from the DA reiterating their calls, saying to the public that they will continue getting things done. Well, this is not according to the many people we spoke to in areas such as Crossroads, Mitchell's Plain, and now Langa. Many people here in Langa say that they have to endure appalling living conditions. Across us is a creche, and many kids have to cross this road that has sewage spills all over the area. We're also seeing a sewage pipe system that is trying to drain the sewer that is near this particular area. Many people here in Langa live in close proximity to each other. There's barely any much land to also build houses, and this has been a call made by many people who have been calling for people to try and find other ways to live, because this is not sustainable. But I am joined now by Temelani Nyamakazi. He is the local ward councillor. Temelani, thank you so much for your time. What seems to be the issues here?
You know, he said the lack of service delivery, that is the main issue in my ward, in particular in zones, because if you can just see the living conditions are not on. And look, there is a lot of sewer spillages, which is, it does affect us. But then we have to familiarize ourselves with the sewer spillages, because it's a day-to-day thing. And by the look of things, there is no permanent solution to it. As you can see in front of us, there is a pipe. That is, it's a temporal solution to what we have.
Is this perhaps self-inflicted, Temelani? Because I ask you that question because many people choose to live Langa because it is, for them, it is the closest township to the CBD. Can they find other ways to perhaps find places suitable, more suitable than here?
I think my take on that, I won't say that they have to move from Langa. The only thing that we need is the city to intervene as soon as possible, because we are sitting with the old buildings, and also the underground structure as well is being affected by that. Because if you can just look around, these buildings are very old, and the capacity of our pipe system, it's too small to the population that we have now. So I cannot just encourage to say people they can just find other places to live. This is the perfect place for them. All we need is just the city or provincial government to intervene, as they've been promised that it is the best well-run city. So to who? To these people, I don't see that, you know.
More concerning, there's a crash across the road and the stench just where we are standing. I mean, is this affecting people's health?
That, definitely. But as I said earlier on that, look, the living conditions, we have to familiarize ourselves with, because it's not today. We've been living with it, I don't know for how many decades. So that is why I'm saying that people have to familiarize themselves with, because there is no immediate intervention with the city of Cape Town and with the provincial government or national either.
We look at Langa and we know the events that took place with the recent fire. We saw the Deputy Minister for Human Settlements visiting the area, Pam Tshwete. Has there been any other engagements? Because we do know that there was also other projects planned for Langa for housing.
For now, from that department, we don't have any engagement with regards to the situation that we are living in.
All right. And just lastly, what is the solution? What are you hoping to achieve for you as a ward councillor?
If we can just exercise maybe something like Hamilton Naki, just to upgrade these buildings, these old buildings, starting from the bottom, the underground structure is affected, and you cannot just put the top structure on the underground structure that is affected. You need to start from scratch and rebuild everything. So this is what I'm hoping to achieve as a ward councillor. We are open for negotiations when it comes to that. to be on the round table and find one another with regards to this, because this is not we wish to live with for the rest of our lives. Yeah.
All right, Timlani, thank you very much indeed. That's the situation, Langa, Praten. But we do know when we spoke to the Western Cape government in weeks gone by, they told us that one of the issues in trying to address issues of service delivery in the province is that there seems to be an overpopulation, many people migrating to the Western Cape, and that population continues to grow, and it makes it very difficult for province and the city of Cape Town to also try and address these issues pertaining to service delivery.
Thank you very much, Ronald Masinda in Langa there in Cape Town. Just ending that roundup of a focus we started in Durban.